What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry if my face is a little red. I just had a bit of a coughing spell. Um, so we're still stuck in the Super 7 Ultimates world. I don't think it can get any better than the last video. That Leatherhead easily has climbed up into the top 5 of my favorite figures in my collection. Man, like if you had to ask me right off the top of my head to pick something that tops that one out of my collection, it would be difficult. Now today, like I said, we're Super 7 Ultimates. We're going back to that. This time we've got Muckman and Joe Eyeball. Now this guy is heavy. As you can see, we've got our normal sewer lid thing, and it's got the Muckman figure or Muckman face in the center, and on the sides you've got Joe Eyeball faces. I don't know if you can see that. Got this bright green. This is my color green right here. I like that. So, like always, I'm going to lift this up, let you guys see the figure first. Hopefully the figure is correct. Again, one of the local toy stores that are really good, so I know it's right. Alright. There's that piece. Look at that green. That's a nice green too. Like that green on the bricks and everything. That looks cool. Alright, so looking at that, I love the green brick. All that looks really nice. This figure is looking really good so far. I'm going to read this on the back real quick. What in the world? Oh, man. My plastic's cracked right here. I didn't realize that. Not the end of the world. I mean, it's going to lose its value when I break this seal here in a minute anyway. That hasn't been peeled up, has it? Oh, you better be complete. Looks like it is. Alright, I'm going to read this. Let's do it. Muckman and Joe Eyeball, the garbage gathering ghoul and his parasitic pal. Mutated with muck and transformed with trash, this fuming former sewer worker oozes mysteriously through the city's sewer system, searching for morsels of muck, sludge, and slime. Don't be fooled by the clothespin on his nose. That's not to keep the smell out, it's to keep the garbage in. But what does Muckman have besides a nose clogged with gunk? He's got Joe Eyeball, the amazing, three-eyeballed, no-nosed, parasitic pal who decomposes his way through sewer pipes and can see through the thickest sewer stench. Okay, so this may have been opened before because it kind of looks like it's been peeled right there, which is what one would do if they were planning on reselling it. But as long as he's complete, I'm not going to complain. I forgot to say safety cutter engaged, but there you go. Now we're caught up. Oh, now. Get that set to the side. Let's see. Yeah, because that's been peeled back. That's been peeled back. It doesn't look like anything's missing though, so. Like I said, I bought it, I didn't buy it from a brand new place or nothing, so not a problem. It might mean it saves me some time and I don't have to deal with the snips. Okay, we got a twisty tie thing right here. Oh yeah, I can tell that's been undone before. I'm really just saying this to think out loud because it doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, they buy collections and resell and stuff, but if he wasn't complete, they wouldn't have sold him. Or they would have sold him as incomplete, I should say. There's Joe Eyeball. Come on, Muckman. You can do it. Alright. I'll get those hands out. What word? Okay, there we go. Alright. So let me slide this back in the box for right now so we can make some space on the table. And like I said in a previous video, I have yet to pay full price for a Super 7 figure, so the fact that he's been opened is even more not a problem. So, oh man, he's pretty cool. Think about that. I remember this. I think I've still got a box full of classic weapons that I've still got one of these. This bazooka thing. Bugzooka maybe. I don't remember what they called it. Look, they still got the plastic on it. And there's his third eyeball. Let's see if I can... That's supposed to snap into his back. You're going to be a son of a gun, aren't you? Jeez. Phew! Glad I didn't pinch my beard in that. I'm not saying that's happened before, but that's definitely happened before. There you go. Joe Eyeball, Muckman, and Joe Eyeball. So, one thing I can tell you, if my memory serves me correctly, not that it's very reliable, but if it serves correct, the original came with some ooze slime stuff that you could make ooze out of the back of him, but it'd squeeze out. I'm glad it didn't come with that because I don't allow slime in my house. You could call me a mean dad or not, but nope. Not in my home, not no more. It used to be allowed. When I had to pay for new carpet in an apartment because of slime, nah. No more slime, buddies. No more slime. Sorry, I got distracted playing with him. Let's put the bazooka thing in his hand. I will say I wish his leg joints were a little tighter, but they're fine. So we got some other hands. So this one goes on this side. It's kind of like it's slimy. That's pretty cool. And then kind of the same deal on this one. It's not a closed fist hand. It's just kind of like it's oozing. I see you looking at it. Don't touch it. And my puppy's over there. Oh man, I love it. What a fantastic figure. Again, Super 7. Look how big he is. Is my original up there? Yeah, he's up there. Hold on. I gotta put him next to the original Muckman figure and show you the difference. Alright, are you ready for this? Now I don't have Joe Eyeball. I don't know where he's gone. It does. Now, ain't no slime gonna touch this figure, but here, look how much bigger. We went from a 4-inch figure to an 8-inch figure. That is insane. And yes, I still have the bazooka. I've got the backpack. I don't have the piece that covers the top of his head, but the slime, you can make the slime come out there. You can make the slime come out of his stomach. Like you can see, a lot of it looks the same. They did a really good job on him. But I just happened to notice as I was, because I remember when I picked that one up that the head did that. So if you wanted to put slime in there, you could put slime through his head. Now I don't think I could allow that. I mean, first off, I wouldn't allow slime in my house, but I sure wouldn't want it on one of my really good figures. He is heavy. How cool is that, though? All right, we got to get over to the spinner because I need you guys to see this. I can't remember how that's supposed to work. It looks like there's a hole there. I think you might can feel the slime through this as well. Anyways, if you remember how the slime action worked on this guy back in the day, let me know in the comments. Not that I'm going to do it, but just so we've got it correct. Check him out. Look, the back of the bazooka. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Make it focus, hopefully. It's a soda can. Let's see. Not on the original. They did such a good job. Right down to he's just got a plain blue where it's supposed to be his name tag. This one's actually a little bit better. There's the teddy bear and the spider and the flower are all on his chest here, but they're painted on this one. That's so cool. The frog is on both of them. They did such a good job. I love it. Right down to the pizza right here. The pizza's on his foot. Such an incredible figure. You don't need to be pushed all the way in, I don't think. Joe Eyeball. Yeah, this is phenomenal. Another one I am extremely happy with. I think it's really cool that they kept the. I mean, this is supposed to be an updated, larger version of those figures. That's what it's about. So the fact that they kept the slime ports and all in there, that's really cool. I can't complain about it. My legs are a little bit looser than I would like, but they're not so loose that it's not usable. I mean, obviously he stands just fine. He don't fall over. So if you saw his legs split just a little bit there, that was a little concerning, but see there? Not bad. The hands, like I'm usually not big on that. Usually I'm like, we got some more hands. These are fantastic. I mean, they're nice and slimy. They add extra texture to it. That's cool. But let's hit the spinner. You got to see this guy up close. All right, so we got him up on the spinner. Yeah, again, another Super 7 knock out of the park. Another one of my favorite characters. This one's a lot of fun. Now, finding one now of the originals that's not sticky because of all the slime that went through them is kind of hard to do. But I love him. This one was an awesome figure. And I'm so happy to have him in the Super 7 collection. I don't know where I'm going to display my Super 7 collection when I do it. And these bad guys this one's not a bad guy, but these guys, these extra characters I've been getting, Muckman and Joe Eyeball, Leatherhead, was it Head? Yeah. They are huge. So my cubes are not going to work too good. But what a fantastic figure. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of Muckman and Joe Eyeball. I'm blown away. I couldn't be happier with the figure. I'm sure you already have because it's another awesome figure. But if you haven't, go ahead and smash that like button for me, and then make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on those bells so you don't miss any of the other great content I got coming to the channel. I got another Super 7 figure coming up, but it's not Turtles. So make sure you get ready to check that out. And then right after that, we're going back to some Turtles, but it's going to be NECA and not... All right, so we've got him up on the spinner. Check that out. How cool is this guy? Again, they've knocked it out of the park. Another great figure. I love this one. I cannot wait to figure out where I'm going to display my Super 7 Ninja Turtle figures because they are fantastic. I can't say enough good about them. I really like them. Can't wait to get some more. But with all that being said, it's time to call this one done. And if you haven't already, which I'm sure you have because this figure is awesome, go ahead and smash that like button. And then make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great content I got coming to the channel. I got another Super 7 figure coming tomorrow. And then we get into some other stuff. So stay tuned for all that. Also, make sure you check out my other channel, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, right here on YouTube. All my wrestling figures and wrestling content are over on that channel. Plus, every Sunday, live, 7 p.m. Central Time. Check out the podcast. It's a lot of fun. Come talk some wrestling with us. Hope to see you there. Also, make sure you check out the other half of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, The Chase Collector, right here on YouTube. Check out what he's got going on. He's out chasing chase variants, and I think we're getting ready to see a revamp on his channel pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.